What's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Shonen Showdown. I'm your host, Rob, and sitting to the right of me is...
Jarrod, JoJo enthusiast, recently transferred to Passion, so I'm here to give you that news.
And today, I don't even know why this is a thing, guys. I don't know. What? There's people in the anime community that are now talking about Giorno Giovanna taking down Goku. What is happening? Just stay tuned. Just stay tuned. All right, Jarrod. I'm about to take your anime card, so you better make sure you come heavy. Explain to me why you think Giorno Giovanna can take down Goku. I don't even. Those words, I can't even believe they came out of my mouth. I can't believe it.
Okay, let me just break it down. Of course, spoiler warning, I guess, out in effect. I will have to include Gold Experience Requiem, of course, and that's the main reason. And the reason that's really pushing this debate, I feel like, I'm pushing my side of the debate that he can take down Goku. Because if we look, we see that with Requiem, all actions, everything that is done to the user or anything Requiem deems to be threatening to the user will be set to 0. You trying to walk to Giorno, you're not walking to him. You try to step to him, it's not happening. Every action will be inaction. You see what I'm saying? Goku won't have a... I understand. I'm a Dragon Ball fan. I have to say that.
You don't sound like it right now.
I've seen Goku all my life. And I'm just saying. Just because of his attitude, we all know Goku. He always wants to, let me test out your strength here and there. I feel like Goku's just plain old willy-nilly attitude. And Giorno's Requiem just all he has to beat him at the end of the day. And just my main selling point, all action turns to inaction. There's nothing you can do against that. I understand it. There may be some questionable, maybe Goku's fast enough, he'll go over there, jump over there, instant transmission, finish Giorno off, but I don't think he'll even have a chance to get over there.
Wow!
Not because of speed, but just because of the power of Requiem.
Listen, the disrespect is alarming, coming from a so-called Dragon Ball fan that we have over here, guys. Let me just break it down. Goku, our very own Goku, is a complete beast. We all know this. We all know. We've seen all his feats. We've seen him fight Jiren. We've seen him fight Hit, Dispo, Beerus, Topo, Zamasu, Kefla, Broly. I mean, the list goes on and on, right? We know this. We've seen his abilities in Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan Blue, and even Ultra Instinct. And even mastered Ultra Instinct. So what I want to ask you now, because I don't really have to go into how powerful Goku is. If you guys don't know this, I have no idea.
Watch Dragon Ball.
Look, I want you to explain to me how Giorno would be able to stop Goku in Master Ultra Instinct. How he would even be able to get inside on Master Ultra Instinct. Explain to me how and listen, and I'm giving you this bonus right now because Gold Experience Requiem, although it is a nice ability, it is an outside source of power boosted, added to Giorno's stand ability, right?
Yes.
Okay. So with this is after Giorno's taking a power boost from an outside source, with that being the arrow, right? Now we're adding that to Giorno. Let's see what makes you think that he would be
mentioned to the arrow. I'm gonna consider that a trigger because we've seen Goku be triggered before in most of his transformations. The Spirit Bomb Jiren reflected.
You're gonna
he blew up, that imploded.
Hold on.
Triggered.
Let me break this down, guys. Let me break this down, guys. Right? Diavolo, who we just saw, in the previous part that just ended, right? Diavolo, his stand has the ability of what, Jarrod?
Basically, we'll say time skip.
Time skip
in a race.
Wait a minute. That reminds me. Didn't Goku fight some person named Hit? What's his ability?
Time skip.
Okay.
Correct.
Let's put 2 and 2 together. If Goku is thrashing somebody with time skip, and Giorno has to get a power boost to beat somebody with time skip, the levels aren't adding up right now, Jarrod. They're not adding up. And he wasn't even in UI. So what are we talking about here? Let me know. He needed a power boost.
He doesn't use time skip though.
My man needed a power boost to beat somebody with time skip. Goku was thrashing, is completely way more powerful than Hit, who also uses time skip.
Like I said,
so
we're not talking about base form Giorno here. We're talking about Giorno who he is and now.
So we're gonna talk about, all right, so if we're counting outside sources as an arrow, you know what I'm gonna count? All right, Goku has a button where he can call the Omni King, right? And the Omni King can come through and erase whatever he wants. Is that what we want to do here? Is that, JoJo fans, is it okay if we include outside sources on that level, because this is what we're doing right now?
Okay, we know Goku would never do that. Goku's too prideful to even press the button for that reason.
He would never even have to get to that point because Master Ultra Instinct is unstoppable.
First of all,
that's why.
Like I said before, every action becomes inaction. Before he even has time to press the button, he'll be pressing the button, but nothing's happened because he's stuck in that loop already. Golden experience will not even let him. Any living creature, anything with a soul, as we saw at the Coliseum, is affected by Golden, or affected by Requiem in itself. So he's a living being, isn't he?
Yeah.
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 So would that mean he'll be affected by Requiem? I think so.
What I'm saying, I'm not downplaying the abilities of Golden Experience Requiem, because we all know how powerful the Requiem ability is. What I'm saying is, if Goku is in Mastered Ultra Instinct, there are levels to this, right?
Yes.
If you want to say he catches that while Goku's in Super Saiyan, I'm fine. If you want to say that he catches in Super Saiyan 2, I'm okay with that. Maybe even Super Saiyan 3. Maybe even Super Saiyan God, and I'm being very, very generous. I didn't even get into Blue times Ken. I didn't even get into any of those yet. But when we're talking about Mastered Ultra Instinct, you're talking about speed that is so powerful that even the gods have trouble keeping up while they're watching you fight. You mean to tell me Requiem, even if Giorno were to activate it, right? You think he would activate it at a speed faster than Goku would be able to land to hit on him, is what I'm getting to.
Yes.
You're a madman.
Jordan's gonna
You should be arrested.
Arrested? I should be praised for bringing this knowledge to the people. That Requiem is something not to be toyed with. It's not your average stand, as you can see. The arrow was involved. We can admit that because that's how it happened. The arrow has changed into a different type of power altogether. It's doing things that can control living beings. Like I said, Goku's a living being. And Giorno is not the same. We're going to bring attitude in this. He's not the same. He's going to pull out that stand immediately. He's going to look, Goku's a great fighter. Immediately. You can feel the energy. We know you can feel the aura of Goku. Like I said, I'm a Goku fan.
Giorno's he's not quicker than Goku in Mastered Ultra Instinct, though. There's levels to this.
But
Giorno is a mere human.
There's time between
he's a mere human.
Goku get into Ultra Instinct, though.
How many teammates did Giorno need to even find out Diavolo's stand ability and to even corner him? He needed how many people he need?
We think Goku.
How many people he need?
We think Goku.
Mista. How many people? Trish.
Okay. Goku was no Sherlock Holmes, so I don't know if that would help either.
Listen. All I'm saying is Goku didn't need any help to prove that he is stronger than Hit. He didn't need any help at all, right? No. And who are you taking, Hit or Diavolo?
I think I'll take Hit,
I guess. The answer should be yes.
I think I'll take Hit. Because
I'm not even
Diavolo's like, yeah.
Diavolo's like, eh. And that's who Giorno was struggling with, which is why he had to get the arrow and bring it and use it, right? Yes. Am I wrong?
Yes.
I'm right.
Heroes have power-ups. Is there anything wrong with that? Tell me, is there anything wrong with having a power-up?
Okay, and there's nothing wrong with having a power-up.
So why are you bashing my man Giorno off his arrow power-up?
Because what I'm saying...
That made him who he is.
What I'm saying is, Ultra Instinct power-up is up here. Requiem power-up is right here. They're not leveled out. That's what I'm saying. And I'm not saying his ability is not elite, because it is, but there's levels to this. And I don't see Giorno even doing anything that's going to be faster than Goku to a point where he'll be able to activate that Requiem ability, because we see how incredible Master Ultra Instinct is. I have not seen... Listen, it's no knock on Giorno's ability, because like you said, if Goku gets caught into that ability, right, it's a whole different conversation. Then we're gonna have to start talking about, him getting caught in the loop that we saw Diavolo in, and that's a whole different ball game in and of itself. But at the same time, though, can we not say that gold experience Requiem ability that brings you in those loops, is that not a space-time ability?
See, like the way I understand Requiem, he entered Diavolo's time space. He didn't create it himself.
Right. But that loop, I'm saying the loop that he put Diavolo in.
Oh, but that's after the fact. The loop is like a death loop. So after the deal is done, you're just stuck in a loop, ongoing, experiencing different deaths. Right. That was when the battle was done.
Right.
So I mean, Goku would be gone at that point, so I don't think he'd be able to get out.
Goku would be gone at that point.
Yes, basically.
Goku would be gone at that point.
If Goku was in a death loop, he would be dead.
No. What I'm saying to you, right, is Goku's ability, right, in UI, can that not warp time space?
Yes, but it'll be hard to warp time space when you are no longer on this earth. I'm not asking you. At this point, I'm telling you. There's levels to this. I'm agreeing with the time space argument.
You gotta make we got. There's a disconnect right here.
Requiem does not operate time space. He just entered Diavolo's time space.
Right.
He doesn't control his own time space, except for the death loop, which is after the fact, and Goku's not doing anything at that point. We can agree on that.
All right. So you're saying he would land the finishing blow on Goku, though?
Yes.
In Mastered Ultra Instinct.
If it gets up to that point, if Goku says like, "Wait a minute, I can't attack anything," and he's like, "Let me hit my Ultra Instinct," then we have a whole different argument. But I said from the beginning, I don't even think he'll have a chance to realize what's happening before it's too late. He's gonna try to attack, nothing's gonna happen, and Giorno's gonna finish the job.
Allow this to be my last point, Jarrod.
Hit me with it.
Which stand has Giorno faced that is of the level of Mastered UI Goku?
None. So we haven't seen his true power yet. We saw him wreck Diavolo, so we haven't even seen his full potential.
So I'm saying that potential is endless. Hold on, you saw somebody, right?
Yes.
Defeat someone that's lesser than his level.
Mm-hmm.
And all of a sudden, that rang off in your mind. That Giorno can now beat Goku in Mastered Ultra Instinct, of course, because of what you saw him do against Diavolo.
Because I see the
who
potential.
Is what in Dragon Ball Z? If we put Diavolo in the DBZ universe, this is not even a conversation. All right, he's getting thrashed by Gotenks. Like, come on. So
maybe. Maybe.
All right, guys.
We think Gotenks is surviving time in a race now, and he's gonna give him a Bucciarati real quick.
What did Gotenks not warp time space when he was fighting Majin Buu?
But or are we gonna get up to that point? There's, like you said, there's levels to this.
Time space,
there's levels to a fight, and they're not gonna just jump up to that point. Diavolo, okay, that's a whole different argument. But let's go back to Giorno right here.
Let's do it.
What I saw was that Requiem his potential is boundless. So much stuff that he can do. So many enemies that wouldn't even stand a chance in the first place, because they wouldn't even have the ability to act on their actions.
In the JoJoverse.
In the universe.
In the JoJoverse.
In the anime.
But when we step into Dragon Ball Z, there's a certain thing of power scaling that you would have to take into account. Let alone you're talking about his abilities. Listen. Ultra Instinct right now, I don't think Requiem is having a chance at beating it. You clearly do. I don't know. JoJo fandom, if you guys are all siding with him, I have no idea what else to really say about that.
Join the dark side.
But what I will say is you guys definitely let us know down in the comment section below. Goku or Giorno? I guess? Let us know. And with that, we're signing out.
Arrivederci.